This leadership stuff has got to be coming from Othello, right?
Yeah. Is there anyone else who would say something like that?
Not that I know of, no.
Well, my source confirmed it's coming from Othello.
Okay, so who is your source again? I mean, let me take a guess. Is it like Alan from accounting or
It
something?
is not Alan from accounting, and please stop asking because I'm not going to tell you.
You gonna slip up.
I'm so bored right now. Can we please talk about next steps? I have another meeting in 5.
Go ahead, please.
All right. As unfair as these leadership rumors are, we need to prove them false.
Yeah, we're in the position where the burden of proof falls on you. Now,
Yeah.
it's not fair, but it is our reality.
Okay, so I gotta do something in public.
Well, you gotta do something that people can't question. Okay? If you want to win this fight on the court, you need to be able to point to something quantifiable that you did out there, something leadery.
Makes
Otherwise,
sense.
it's your word versus Nate's anonymous source.
All right, I got some ideas.
Really? Well, let's hear
Could be source first.
them. Not going to happen.
All right, then, so you have to wait to find out during my press conference.
Hey, you say you got this? I believe you.
I got this.
Say less.
Wide open, big whippy. I notice they treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart clean, and my mind focused. Just keeps going how I wrote it. How did you doubt us? I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like now what? Now they down to come around just to be around us. You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us? It's very few of you I like, but it's a whole lot of y'all I don't trust. Cause 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hit like. King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, nigga. I'm back there doing jack dance like.
In the house.
Well, if we can get the younger guys
Show them the grit and grind, Memphis, baby!
So the Timberwolves win the tip. This game features two teams who really hit the boards, rebounding hard. What a fight it's going to be, Clark, tonight on the glass.
You know, that's always one of the key stats in any basketball game. Who can dominate the glass? Who can control the glass? Boxing out, going to be critically important in this one. And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Adams with the screen on Edwards. Harrison passes to Morant. For the three. no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year, so certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Harrison, and nothing is falling for him right now. Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Edwards kicks to Russell. Towns, a screen on MP. Up again, it's good on the putback.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Harrison. On the wing, Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harrison, and the layup's good off the glass.
First bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Towns. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Harrison. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively.
What? Come on, Rev. That's a soft foul.
Through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
Harrison. And it's Russell with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Towns throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Harrison passes to Adams. Outside Edwards. And it's Russell in the corner. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Oh, this is the kind of start.
Find their strategy during the timeout. The players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink. especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The pass to Harrison. Over Edwards. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Harrison's got 8.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Gobert finds Russell. Shoots over Morant. Out to Edwards. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's MP for 3. The shot misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 7 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And then one drops for him.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now against Phoenix, he was really on his game. And Towns throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The shot by Harrison, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Edwards, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Here's Bain. No points in the game yet for him. MP outside. From deep. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strength.
Timeout call for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 21. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And that one's good, Harrison.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Morant against Russell. Towns, the screen. Russell kicks to Towns. No good from outside. And for Memphis, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And here's MP for 3. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Now here's McDaniels, guarded by Bain. Russell feeling it out a bit. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range. he'll typically knock it down.
Gobert dishes to Russell. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And the basket is good.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Pass to Towns. Edwards against Bain. Outside Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle.
Jalen Jackson Jr. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the
Defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Here's Russell, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis.
People want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized because of social media. Pipe down, folks. Pipe down.
And Russell gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Towns against Morant. Behind the back and lays it in. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Harrison. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Russell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Gobert with a screen on Bain. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards. At the line for 2.
He plays with tremendous swagger.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
MP against Russell. And that one's good, Harrison. Harrison's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Russell kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Back to McDaniels. To the middle. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Over MP. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 13. MP outside. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And the dunk by MP.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. Three-pointer. A nice shot by McDaniel. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
The ball is way on target.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And here is MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And the shot is good. Harrison's got 23.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Gobert the screen. And there's the feed to McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Morant. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Noel passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Harrison, and contact on the shot.
Yeah, how about the body control on that?
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jackson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Prince in for McDaniel. Williams trying to break free. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And there's the pass to Edwards. Up top, Reed. He's covered by Clark. Williams against Anderson. Passes it to Noel. Three-pointer. It's Clark with the rebound. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 13. Harrison sinks that one from the post. 31 points for MP.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Edwards passes to Reed. And Anderson has it in the corner. Count it. Anderson's got his first points of the night. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Williams. At the elbow, it's MP. Brooks outside. Back to Harrison. And MP throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Reed finds Edwards. Prince outside. Anderson with the ball. Williams picks him up. 6 to shoot. Anderson inside. He's against Williams. Anderson can't get it to go. Pass to Harrison. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And the answer surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
McLemore's checked in for Brooks. Williams against Anderson. Now here's Reed. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix. From the arc. Kept alive. Pass to Noel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Harrison. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And they double up MP. For 3, Williams. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anderson passes to Noel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket. For proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
That one misses.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Jones with the bounce pass. MP right side. Rebound Minnesota. Reeves got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anderson inside. He's guarded by Williams. Anderson's shot is off. McLemore the pass to Harrison. Williams a screen on Prince. Here's Harrison. He hangs. Anderson with the block. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft, hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And let's focus now on the 2 opposing. Thank you for being with us.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the Pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Harrison in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good on the bucket, and that's 38 points for MP.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Gobert with a screen on MP. Here's Edwards. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got 6.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And that one's good, Morant.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
And it's in there. Russell's got 22 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And count it. The shot is good.
Can someone check the scoreboard? Is this
His offense here in the second half,
really
4 for
winning?
4.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. And they double up MP. It's Morant in the corner. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Again, Memphis.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Russell against Morant. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Bain passes to Harrison. Over Russell. The shot by Harrison, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. The floater and the rejection by Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Harrison. The pass to Towns. Towns, a screen on MP. Shoots over Morant. And that one's good. Towns. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
Back to Morant. It's up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Noel. He's got 7. Towns dishes to Russell. Morant with the steal. MP outside. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Russell kicks to Towns. Passes it to Gobert. Towns sets the pick for Russell. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Memphis, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Harrison. And foul on the shot.
Can someone check the scoreboard? Is this sorry team really winning?
And let's quickly check out the score. The Timberwolves.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks check. Back in. Here's Edwards. The 19-footer is on the money. Edwards got 20.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Morant. Count that one. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Grizzlies.
Got this,
At the line for one.
The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And Adams, no good on that one.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. It's Edwards on the wing. Russell finds Edwards.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Morant. Edwards can't hit. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Adams sets the pick for MP. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Minnesota ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Russell. Gobert with it. Back to Russell. Now Gobert, 6 to shoot. Prince setting a pick for Edwards. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
MP with a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The shot from the low post is good. Harrison's got 47 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The bucket.
Memphis fouls. John Morant. First personal foul.
All the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Adams' shot is off.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Russell with a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Towns, a screen on Morant. Another miss by Minnesota. And Zoich Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. The lead is 2. He got it again. Sensational.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of...
Give MP the rock. He's carrying y'all.
Checked in for Prince. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Morant passes to Harrison, and MP throws it down.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Russell against Morant. Gobert, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Jackson, down low. Here's Harrison. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Harrison's got 55.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Off target with his 3.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
The shot by Harrison, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Noel passes to Russell. And that one, good. Russell's got 28 points for the game.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
Jackson, that's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists, that's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Russell kicks to Towns. Morant against Russell. Dishes it to Gobert. 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Gobert's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And they double up Morant. MP against Edwards. Goes back up.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good to...
And here's Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell to take the lead. And it's Towns missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And the shot goes down.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Russell. That one's not going to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant kicks to Harrison. Adams with the screen on Edwards. MP dishes to Adams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Russell passes to Edwards. There's the drive, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And Towns gets it to go.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Jackson with the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws. Foul. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for MP. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got 31.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his
Definitely a foul.
He had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was. He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harrison's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Russell from long range. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Harrison passes to Morant. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Here's Russell. And finished off by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Here's Morant. Yes!
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 5. From the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep you focused.
Thanks so much, David. And he commits the intentional foul.
D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. 14 foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harrison passes to Bing.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. At the line for Cleveland.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable.
Shooting the technical free throw.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.